that this goes well and well worth your time. I'm really going to try to keep it to the 5-minute, 30-minute mark because a lot of us are getting back from Leaders Retreat, which was amazing, absolutely amazing. And have been traveling for the better part of the day and are pretty tired. So one of the big things, or the main takeaway from Leaders Retreat, and this is not a Leaders Retreat recap. Let me start introducing myself. I'm Barb Pagodin. I'm a Golden Ambassador. I started with Lexus in February, got my first ambassador in April, and I'm going to talk today about being bold, reaching out, how to do that more comfortable, and working intentionally. I have a full-time job, a very stressful full-time job, 2 toddlers, 1 on the way, a house to run, so I really have to make the things that I do count, and so that's what I'm going to be sharing with you today. So the question that I'm going to ask you to consider, kind of keep in the back of your mind as we go through this, is what if this could change everything? What would that look like for you?
Hey Barb. Barbara.
Yeah?
Can you hear me real quick? I'm just going to ask everyone, for some reason, it's not letting me mute your microphones. So if everyone could please mute their microphone. We're hearing a lot of background noise, and that's because your microphone is on, and we can hear every little thing you're doing. So I need everybody to mute their microphone. Kendall, mute your microphone. Okay. Looks like everybody's good right now. Okay, great.
Okay, just holler if I need to stop again.
Okay, sorry about that, Barbara.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, the number one thing, oh, this is a bummer. The number one thing that is probably holding you, like it did for me and does very often, the number one thing holding you back is fear. And during the Leaders Retreat, they called up all the diamonds. One of our speakers called up all the diamonds. And she said to our group, look at this group in front of you. They are all diamonds, and how are they different from you? And made a very obvious point. They have been rejected far more than we have because they've reached out more and more and more and more and more. So that is the only difference between you and a diamond who's making 6-7 figures, is that they've reached out, they've reached out, they've reached out, they've gotten rejected, they've figured out a better system, a better plan, and kept on going. Never gave up, just kept on going. So how can that be you? How can you do that? Getting rejected is caused by only one thing, and that is a lack of good systems. When you have a good system in place, it's going to almost go on autopilot for you in your business. It's going to make you more comfortable. It's going to build more confidence. It's going to give you the encouragement that you need to continue to reach out to more and more people. And folks, now you're in the network marketing business. That business is talking. The more times that you talk to people, it's a numbers game. The greater your chances are of having success to get a customer, to get a referral, to get an ambassador, to get somebody on your team, to get somebody even thinking about it. So you have to have a system in place, or you're not going to know what to do.
Okay, Barbara, I'm sorry again. I'm sorry, y'all, please mute your microphone.
Okay, let me see if I can get back on and mute everybody. Hold on for just 1 second.
Everybody, please mute your microphone. Barbara?
Okay, I can't. Wait, hold on. I think I might be able to do it. Everybody's muted.
If you go to participants, there should be a button that says mute all.
Yep, I got mute off. Okay, I think that worked. All right, the most critical part of your system, you have heard this time and time and time and time and time again. It is across every network marketing business, not just exclusive to Plexus, not exclusive to our team, not a new idea. The absolute most important thing that you can do in your business is establish, define, write, and revisit your why. What is it that drives you? What's important to you? What are those things, your goals, your small goals to make $300, $500, to get a $5,000 Bloomingdale's gift card? What is it that is your why? And then at night, as you're kind of relaxing and recapping the day, after you've taken your ProBio and Omegas, revisit that. What did you do that day that is helping you to achieve your why? What are those things? Excuse me, is it going to be what income producing activities did you do? Because obviously your why is going to have some financial ties to it somehow. Is it helping people? Did you reach out to somebody that you know or learned has a condition or a problem? Was it somebody that you know that is under financial stress? You can help them. You have that opportunity. So what did you do during the day that is leading you to your why? Write it big piece of paper, write in bullet points, write in your tablet, put it on top of your laptop screen, whatever you need to do to take a look at it every single day. Okay, the second part, I thought this was a great idea. The second part, and the most important thing, is to establish your list of prospects. Who are the people that you're going to reach out to? So you go through and say you create a list of 25, and that's not enough. And revisit your list and keep it alive. But get a list of 100 to 200 people. And where are they going to come from? Where are they going to come from? And these should be people on your list, not just everybody that you graduated high school with. Like, don't put a check in the box. Like, make your list meaningful. They should be people that you care about their health, you care about their wealth, you care about their family's financial future. Those are the people that you want to see on your list. But then it's got to get organized in some kind of way. So that is the second step in your system to avoid rejection, is to organize your list, because you're going to reach out meaningfully and intentionally to these people. The first and most obvious set on your list should be your family. If you don't know how to reach out to your family, or you feel a little bit uncomfortable or a little bit vulnerable, YouTube Jim Rohn, network marketing, and basically, he was Herbalife. That's the organization that he started with, and he's somebody that I really admire. But he says basically, call up all your family all at once and say, listen, I want you to come over because I have this amazing opportunity. And when we're sitting around Thanksgiving dinner in a year from now, when I'm super successful and have accomplished all of these things, I don't want you to come to me and say, why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you tell me this was so amazing? So I'm just going to tell you. I'm going to tell you right now. I'm going to tell you up front what the opportunity is, and you decide for yourself what you're going to do with it. He's so charismatic and clever how he says it. So you're going to watch the video and you're going to go, I can absolutely do that. And you can carry that over with your close friends, coworkers. You know, it's not salesy. It's just, listen, I'm going to tell you where I'm going to be in a year. And when that year comes, you're going to, say, why didn't you tell me? So I'm going to tell you so that you can't come back and tell me that I never told you. So that's going to be the first part of your list. That is super easy. And then take a look at your list and see how you can group people. You can group them. The easiest way that I found is to group them by their field. I am a customer service manager, but I've done a lot of things. I've been a kindergarten teacher. I've been a bartender. I've been in inside sales. I've been in outside sales. Kind of the gamut. So I'm kind of all across the board. So, real estate agent, I forgot that. So I'm going to talk to you a little bit about groups that I'm a little bit more comfortable with, but take a look at your list and how can you break them up? And this is going to help you because then you can target that group specifically. So now instead of having a list of 200, you've broken the group down into manageable bite-sized pieces. So say for instance, you know, a real estate agent, several of them on your list. Say you have 3 or 4 or 5. You can now determine why you want to get in touch with a real estate agent. Why would a real estate agent be good at this? And basically the answer is because they are good solutions providers. The client comes in, they want to buy a house. They sit down with their real estate agent. The real estate agent says, so tell me what you're looking for. What is it that I can provide for you that would be the perfect and best fit? And a successful real estate agent is able to do that. They listen very well. So if you know any real estate agents, you want to reach out to them, and all of them at the same time so that you've got a consistent script. If you reach out to real estate agents, you might get someone on your list, like on your team, like Jenny and Brian Zingaro. Jenny and Brian went gold super, super fast. They have an incredible team, a very quickly growing team, and I am so blessed to call her my friend, family, and teammate. So then do the same with teachers. Why would a teacher be good? Because they're good at explaining things. They have a servant's heart. They could use the money. If you do that, or anybody in the school, you might end up with someone on your team like Sarah Robbins from Roden and Fields fame, and Shannon Stanfield. She works in the school, has the same heart. Nurses, healthcare. They know a lot about illness and conditions and how to help that. You might get someone on your team like Stephanie Masad or Sarah Marble. Waitresses and bartenders are phenomenal. They have a huge, huge, huge network. They're really easygoing. They're easy to talk to. They don't take rejection very badly. They're used to an alternative schedule. So you might get somebody like Roxy on your team. You know any outside salespeople and you reach out to them, you might get someone like Kate or me. A stay-at-home mom that is a little bit reluctant but might be interested in something to do, you could end up with Celeste Gwynn on your team, or Logan Thibodeau. So imagine, just by categorizing your team, being focused on who you're reaching out to, having a script, being familiar with objections that you're going to get from each group, as you go through it, you could have a pretty amazing, amazing team. Some other groups would include like trainers, athletes, entrepreneurs, single moms, customers that you already have, people with conditions that you're familiar with, like put everybody diabetic or pre-diabetic together, and then your Facebookers, anybody who's commenting and liking on your posts. So this is, so first you have your why. Why are you doing this? Revisit it, establish it. That is the most important and most basic critical element of your system. The second is to manipulate and constantly move, group, and categorize your list. If you don't have a list, get one as soon as you're finished this. And put them, let me have a go. Get a little notebook, not a big giant notebook, but something that fits in your purse, because then you can grab it at any time and jot down notes. Okay. The next step in your effective system to avoid rejection and to be meaningful and purposeful in your work and to build and grow confidence is, what are you going to say? So you have an intro and you want to make this real soft. So Shannon Stanfield actually sent out a text and it basically says, dear real estate agent, I have been thinking about you. I really think that you're going to be great at this because you have this uncanny ability to meet people's needs, or you have a great network and you're very well regarded within the community. So put something that's specific to them Can I call you to talk more about it on Tuesday at 8 o'clock after the kids are in bed? Or something like that. And you're going to get a yes or no. During the next step, during this conversation, it is important then to turn the conversation over to them. You don't want to call up and say, hey, this great opportunity, I want to talk to you about it, and then just start to dump on them. So give them a little bit about what you're looking for, why you think they'd be good, and what the company offers and what the product offers, and then turn it over. The floor is theirs. You want to hear about how the opportunity is going to align with their wants, needs, goals, dreams. So listen here, pay very, very close attention. That is the most critical part, is to pay attention to what they're saying to you about where they want to go, what they want to do. Then, and only after then, after they have given you all of the information that you need, is to present solutions and build excitement. Does this mean, when I say present solutions, does this mean that you have to be an expert on all things Plexus? Do you need to know our comp plan inside and outside and upside down and every single ingredient and all the products? Absolutely no, but you do need to be relatively familiar and comfortable with it. But rely on your resources here. Here you have YouTube videos, back office training, your upline, the files on our big team pages. The back office is going to be absolutely phenomenal. All of the information that you could possibly need is available. So during your presentation, don't get held up in the technical part of it. Go for it, and present the solutions that you believe are best, even if you have to go back and forth a couple of times. If they ask a question and you don't know the answer, get on a three-way call, quick, because somebody in your upline does know the answer. The next step in your process is to follow up and overcome objections. And you guys can talk a little bit about objections that you get commonly. I don't have the money right now. I don't have the time. I'm too busy. I need to research it, things like that. So become familiar with the objections and talk to our team, talk to our group, use your past experience to overcome them. And then go back. Did I answer your question? Does this now meet your goals, wishes, desires? Present the solution again, build excitement. Follow up, overcome objections. Okay. Oh, and since one of the most important resources that we have that, I forgot this one, is testimonials. If somebody has a thyroid issue, do a search in the big group pages for anything related to a thyroid and send it to them in a message. Try not to tag them because these are personal, private things, but send it to them in a message. This is somebody that has something very similar to you. I wanted to share their story, their experience with you. And then go again. Now, this is going to be the part that is most uncomfortable for all of us, but is the most important in growing your business. It's going to be the absolute most important in taking you to the next level, and is going to close the cycle. And that's what it is, basically, is close the deal. You spent time, your time is valuable, you want to earn some money for your time, so you've got to close the deal. So you've gotten everything that you need from them, you've asked all the questions, you've presented a solution, you've followed up, talked to them about their objections, gone back through the system as many times as possible, close the deal. If somebody tells you, for instance, that they need to research the ingredients or something, you get on and you start doing that research too, and you send them to sites, you give them links, anything that you need, and then you say in your close, did this answer all of your questions? Are you ready to move forward? Or if they say that they have to wait until Friday, this is so common. If they have to wait till Friday, perfect. Absolutely. I'm going to call you on Friday night. I'm going to walk you through, set you up. So 3 things that you need to think about between today and Friday are: what really clever marketable name do you want for your website? We're going to need your social security number for taxes, and have your bank information ready so that we can set up direct deposit. I'm going to call you at 8 o'clock on Friday, and we're going to get you all set up. Close the deal. And then repeat. Do it again. Do it with the next real estate agent, or if you've gone through all of your real estate agents, do it with your next group. Do it with your teachers. Do it with your nurses. Do it with your salespeople. Never, ever, ever, when you go through your list and you're looking at people, don't leave it at, well, I sent them a bunch of information or a sample and I never heard from them again. That is your fault, not their fault. Be active. Don't be a passive participant in your business. And if somebody tells you, no, not now, or gives you some excuse, if you know that they're going to be good, don't ever give up on them. Go back again and again and again and again. And think about some of the people that I mentioned to be on a dream team. You only need, historically throughout this industry, you only need 3 or 4 good legs to propel you to the top of the company. Sarah Marble has 4 good, like 4 solid legs. I think she says she has like 80 level 1s or so, but 4 of them. And that is consistent throughout the industry with all of the top earners, is that they have just a handful of rock stars. So if you've identified your rock star and you know who that person is, hold on to them. Hold on to them with both hands, because you don't want to let them go. And you sure as heck don't want them showing up on somebody else's team. Let me see how I am on time. Oh, wow. Okay, I gotta go faster. Oh, we're almost done. Okay, perfect. Okay, so we've identified your why, who you're going to talk to, what you're going to say, you're going to close the deal. So now just some important things to think about and to remember, and resources for you are facts tell, stories sell. I know a file tab on Emerald Coast team page. Also in the back office is the shield of armor, building your confidence. Have your story, have someone else's story. So when you get those objections, be able to answer right away. Like, have something that you feel good and confident in. Or if somebody starts talking about another company or another product, you can say, I don't know that much about Avocare Spark, but I can tell you what I know that Plexus has done for me and how I feel. And always go back to that. Open for business. I touched on this a little bit. If you're not talking, then you're closed for business. If you aren't reaching out to somebody, your business is closed. If you're not following your steps in your system, then your business is closed. And when your business is closed, you're not making any money. Another important thing, this is funny, I'm going to steal this, this is not mine, but another important thing is if somebody tells you no, that means that they don't know. They don't know what Plexus can do for them. They don't know how they'll feel, how it's going to change their life, how they'll feel more balanced, like a better mom, be able to provide financially for their family. They don't know, but you know. So, excuse me, it is your responsibility to tell them. Rita Davenport says about our products and our company, she's like, I don't know how you people sleep. There are hundreds of thousands of people out in this world that don't know what our company can do, and we're sleeping? No, reach out, tell everybody. Tell them again and again and again and again, and every chance you get, you'll build more confidence. The more, it's just a numbers game. The more people that you reach out to, the more you talk to them about it, the more confident you're going to feel. For me, it's easier to talk to absolute complete strangers. That's why I'm so nervous doing this video, because I know a good number of you now. But practice on a teller, practice, on anybody that'll listen to you, and gain that confidence and continue to reach out. Because the real question is, are you ready to change everything? It truly is a remarkable opportunity. After everything I saw at Leaders Retreat, I'm so excited. I know that I made the absolute right choice in joining Plexus. For me, my why is to get ready for this baby. I'll be retiring soon, and so I'm looking for the financial piece of it, but also to take the burden off of my husband and a lot of other things. And I love, 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 love hearing from my customers, hearing from my teammates' customers, hearing from people that I know that are involved with it. And it truly, truly, truly is a life-changing opportunity. And so I'm going to close with that. I'm going to walk back around to my computer to see if anybody has any questions. But otherwise, thanks so much for listening. I appreciate it. I hope that it was clear, that it was a good presentation. You feel like it was well worth your time. Thank you, and good night.
Barbara?
Yep.
You did a great job. Thank you so, so much. I know you were nervous and because it was your first time, but you did a great job. And yeah, I would just like to open up the floor to any questions anybody has for Barbara or myself or anybody else that's on the call. You can either unmute your microphone and ask a question, or you can ask a question in the chat below, a little chat box at the bottom of your screen. So fire away.
Well, if nobody's going to say anything, I kind of wanted to just kind of throw something out there real quick. This is Stephanie. Can you guys hear me okay?
We can hear you.
I just wanted to say I was on the way home from Leaders Retreat. I was kind of just looking at when I hit gold and where I was this time last year at Leaders Retreat. So I earned enough credits barely last year, but I wasn't able to go because we had family in town from Nebraska that I had never met before. And I was a silver ambassador last year at Leaders Retreat time. So I just wanted to encourage you guys and tell y'all that this year, you know, being at Leaders Retreat as an Emerald Ambassador, I just wanted just to tell y'all that you can all be here next year and win the shopping sprees and be a, you know, Emerald or a Diamond next year. You just really need to set the goals and, you know, go for it. So I just kind of wanted to tell you guys that.
Yeah, absolutely, Stephanie. One of the things that a lot of the Diamonds said when they had the chance to talk was that for the most part, they were gold and senior gold and just really getting started just last year. Like you, so it's a good opportunity. It's a quick opportunity. Somebody asked, how do you start a conversation, like say with a teller or a cashier? And I think that the simplest way to start a conversation kind of with a person that's offering you a service is to compliment them on how they handle the service, and then say that's the kind of customer service person that you're looking for on your team. Tell them a little bit about what you do, and try to get their contact information. Can you reach out to them or give them your card and say, I'd love to talk to you more about this. It's a fantastic opportunity. You've done a really great job here. I'd like, to discuss more about your opportunity with Plexus. Yeah, Kate, that's absolutely right. Referrals is a lot easier than putting somebody on the spot. So you can talk about what the company does and say, do you know anybody that you think would benefit from this, or anybody that might be interested? And then you're sort of taking the onus off of them, because they can say, oh, let me think about it. Or they can say, yeah, I know this person, my mom, my sister, my husband. Or they can say, it's me, I'm the person that you're looking for. Okay. Were there, does anybody, is there anything that I didn't address? Can't afford it is also a good one. And there is, I'll post the file. I'll try to find it. I don't remember exactly where it is, but it really breaks down how you can earn money just to pay for your own products, but also how you can get to $300 or $500 per month. Like, what does that look like? And that will help people set their goals and really give it a try. So don't just say, oh, I can't afford it, but you have to have 4 or 5 customers. So before you sign, can you hit the ground running? Do you know anybody that you can talk to ahead of time that you think might benefit, and sort of go in as a group? Yes, you cannot make people want this. No, you can't. You cannot push them. You can't want things for them that they don't want for themselves. Yep, that's a very good point too, Kate, is, are they eating out lunch every day, getting McDonald's and that kind of stuff. So, there's a way all the time. Okay. Feel free to message me. Feel free to message me directly with any questions. I'll try to put some notes up. So again, everybody, thanks so much for joining the call. Thanks for taking your time and spending it with us, and best of luck, and just get your list ready, keep it alive, keep visiting it. yeah, big bump. 6.5 months now, Lori. And good night.
Good night.